up? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if you're not, there's still time to turn that frown upside down. If we have not met yet, or you've never seen my face before, my name is Ebeth. That is my nickname, but I've gone by Ebeth for pretty much my entire life. If you can guess my real name, you're a genius. Just kidding, it's kind of obvious what my real name is. Shouldn't be that hard. Just a smidgen about me before we get into this live talk. I am extremely passionate about being creative. It gives me so much happiness. I don't want to say joy because I'm also a very spiritual person, and I know where my source of joy comes from, and that is from the Lord, girl. But I do get extremely happy operating in my purpose, which is a really broad topic to talk about right now. But a part of my purpose is being creative. It is how my mind operates, and I thrive off of it. So this YouTube channel is just one of those ways that I have an opportunity to be creative and share with you all, and also it's just super fun for me, so that's that. I've tried to tell this story a few times on camera, and quite honestly, I hated the footage and I rambled forever, so I'm going to try to condense this story down so it stays interesting for you.
It's time for Live Talks with Ebeth, yeah.
I am a short human being. No, y'all, it's for real, I am short. I am 4'11", okay? 4'11". And on November 10th, I'm turning 25 years old, so I don't see any growth spurts happening in my near future. Anyways, being short has never really been an issue for me. I've never been insecure about being short. I've just always been short. And you know, the Lord gave me a really big personality, and I've always been somewhat of a confident person. I can thank my parents for that as well, on how they raised me and how they poured into my life. But being short was never a problem for me. It's just the way I am. However, I did not realize how different things would truly be if I was taller. Now to the point of this whole life talk. About a year ago, I was at my job, and we had a pretty average Joe workspace, basically a room full of cubicles. And the cubicles were average sized cubicle walls. I don't know, I guess they were like a half wall type deal. Just a regular cubicle. Now, keep in mind, I am 4'11". So when I walk into the workspace, all I see is cubicle wall. That's it. Because the cubicle wall is pretty much as tall as I am. So one day while I was at work, I stood on a chair. And if you've watched any of my Young and Free videos from the last 2 years of my life, you'll know that me standing on a chair at work wasn't that weird. So I stood on a chair and I turned around and I looked at the room and I just about lost it. Because, girl, I could see the whole room. And my coworkers thought it was so funny. But I was being honest, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, I could see the other side of the room right now. How? Then one of my tall coworkers came over to me, and he was still taller than me even while I was standing on the chair. He was like, what do you mean? Of course you can see the other side of the room. And I was like, yo, you don't understand. Come to this side of the room and get on your knees. That is what I see every day. And quite honestly, I didn't even realize that people could see me while I was in my cubicle. I legitimately thought that was privacy. But when I stood on that chair, oh no, I could see everybody. This was news to me. Perspective. So fast forward to a few months ago, I was in the kitchen in our lovely apartment. My husband was sitting on the couch somewhere behind me, and I was about to prepare dinner. So of course, in all kitchens nowadays and every day of my life, they make the cabinets so freaking tall that it is impossible for me to reach the top shelf. And sometimes it's even hard for me to reach the middle shelf on those cabinets. Because I'm 4'11", friends. I am short, probably as short, maybe even shorter than someone who was in the 3rd grade. So naturally, I had to use the magical step stool to reach all of the spices that I needed to cook dinner. I turned around and I just about yelled. Again, I had an aha moment. And Angelo, my husband, his name's Angelo, if you didn't know that. Angelo just about lost it laughing at me because I could not believe how different everything looked. So finally, I turned and I looked at the refrigerator and I could see the top of the refrigerator. The top! I told my husband that and he laughed at me and walked over to the fridge and I saw that he could actually see the top of the refrigerator. This is normal? So here's the point of that entire story that I hope maybe made you laugh or smile today. I wanted to talk about perspective. Yo, it was amazing to me how much of a difference that it made when I just stood on top of that chair or when I stood on that little step stool in my kitchen to have that little extra 9-inch boost. Here's the point. No matter what or who seems to be getting in your way, blocking you from having that full vision or blocking you from achieving your goals or dreams or even attaining that like real pure joy and peace in your life, remember all you have to do is rise above it. And those things that used to be walls to you, you'll realize it ain't nothing but a cubicle and you can see right over it. I hope this live talk encouraged you, and if you have any other topics or video ideas that you want me to make, leave them in the comments below, friends. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe! Alright, well I gotta go do things with my life, so stay awesome, be you, and keep loving Jesus, boo. Bye!